Hey there, welcome back. This is the Get Social Smart Academy Spotlight. I'm Katie Lance, and I'm so excited to be chatting with Beth Golding, who is a realtor in the greater Baltimore area. Beth has been Academy member for quite a long time. We're so excited to chat with you. Welcome, Beth.
Thanks for having me here today. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. So let's get right into it. What originally brought you to the Get Social Smart Academy?
I think the honest answer to that question is I don't remember. I think it's just been so long. And I feel like I've been there from the very beginning with you because I remember it way from back in the day. And I don't know if you did some things directly with Remax or not, or how that worked, but I can remember from the very beginning. So I don't know. Probably in the very beginning, I think social media was very new and like the marketing aspect and actually doing it yourself versus having your broker take the front seat in a lot of that. And I think I just naturally connected with you and then it stuck.
I love it. I love it. So I would love to hear your thoughts because I know you've been a member for a long time. What have you enjoyed as being a member?
I think now being where we're at, I think just the evolution, I think over time has been really cool because I've been able to be there throughout the whole thing. So I think that has been really cool throughout the whole time. I've enjoyed how things have changed. I've enjoyed how people have said things were going to happen and that video was going to be so important and so pronounced. And now it actually is. But just being able to like have a group coaching slash like feel networking feel with all of the agents that are in it together, I think is really the probably one of the best things that I love about being a part of the academy.
Yeah, I love that. I always see your name pop up in so many of our calls and trainings and coffee with Katie. And I really feel like you have really adopted that philosophy of like you never stop learning, right? I just think that's so important.
Yeah, yeah, you got to be there and you got to be in it and you got to do what you can when you can. And I think you being able to like take the pressure off, I think is kind of nice too, because it's like you really have a handle of real estate agents and what our life is like and, what we go through on a daily basis. So be able to just have that, hey, just better done than perfect, just get it done, post it, don't worry about it, because we have so many details in our brain that we try to treat everything the same way, and marketing is, I think, a different part of our brain. Oh, to be able to be like, "Well,
Absolutely.
just post it," or think about, a story from a client and just give a quick tip. I think just those things that you instill in us over time just makes it so much easier to incorporate it in our lives.
So, how has the academy helped you in maybe your marketing or your maybe confidence or how it has impacted your business? Would love if you could share maybe how it's impacted you.
Yeah, yeah, I think just, consistency has been one of the things that I have learned over time, especially with you in the group, and, just the shortcuts, I think has been really great too, like, having that social media calendar to lean on where it's like, "Oh my god," and, like, I have this listing appointment and I've got, showings later, and then I have to review this settlement statement, and it's like all of these things, and to be able to lean on simple shortcuts throughout the day that you give us, I think is just really helpful and just makes my life so much easier.
Love that.
Yeah.
Uh, So, was there a certain aha or I don't know, strategy or class that really changed things for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think they all give me little tidbits and there's never anything in a class that I do not have a takeaway, which I think is awesome. I think that I've shouted it from the rooftops. That B-roll class was really one of my favorites because I think it B-roll can be a little bit more on the simpler side than you think it is. You hear B-roll and it's got a classification and it was like this, and then you put it together and then you see it and it looks like it's just so much more difficult than it really is unless you just make it seem so much more simple than it is how you tell us to do it. But that class is a lot of fun and I still use the stuff that I learned from that class today. But like I said, there's not a class that you teach that I don't get something out of.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
sure.
So, I know there's some folks who are probably watching this who might be on the fence and are thinking about joining. What would you say to someone who might be thinking about joining or who might be maybe on the fence?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, like I said, we just have so many things that are in our life that we do on a daily basis. And social media should not be one of those things that we well, we just can't. We can't take that much time, right? For social media and worrying about the algorithm changes and worrying about the navigation changes. And they're constantly changing it, not only to drive us crazy, but we all have to stay one step ahead in order to stay relevant. So, to be able to get those tips and tricks and stuff that you give us along the way on this has changed, do this, or this is the same, but there's this one extra thing that you need to worry about, or this one if you fill out this one headline, just like we did yesterday on LinkedIn, this is going to be one more thing that's going to be good for your SEO. And so it's not just social media that you're teaching us. You're teaching us to be consistent with it. You're teaching us to be relevant with it and to stand out above the crowd and to make it easy and digestible in our lives. So I thank you for that. I think that's the best reason. Just do it. Come on. Come on in. Just no. We love it.
Absolutely. Just do it. We love it. We love it. This has been awesome, Beth. I just so appreciate you taking the time to share your experience and your expertise. If folks who are watching this would love to connect with you, what's the best way for folks to connect with you?
Awesome. Well, you can find me on all social media thanks to Katie in helping me stay consistent over all of my social media at Beth Golding Homes. So you can pretty much find me anywhere at Beth Golding Homes. And I'd love to connect with anybody that has any questions or would just love to collaborate. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Love that. Well, we will definitely tag you for sure. And for everyone watching, we appreciate you tuning in today. If you would like to take your social media and your content strategy and your AI strategy to the next level, we would love to work with you. You can go to katielance.com/academy. Check it out. We would love to have you join the Academy family. So thanks so much. Thanks again, Beth, for being here.
Thanks for having me.